Hello everyone, I am Arpit Kumar Sharma and welcome back to Pabbly. So today I am going to tell you how you can add leads from Google Forms to Zendesk automatically as a user. Now you all know about Google Forms, what Google Forms is. It is a very famous service from Google where you can create different types of forms, and Zendesk is a software which has been used to raise tickets, to develop, to solve the customer support integration. That would be the right word. So then Zendesk is used for that. Now what we are going to do here is, first we are going to do form submission in Google Forms, and whenever somebody will do the form submission in Google Forms, the details from those forms will be taken to Zendesk automatically and a new user will be created in Zendesk. Now if you want to do this automation, we are going to use an integration and automation service, Pabbly Connect, which will help us connect Google Forms and Zendesk together. And now if you want to learn how to do this automation, you have to come with me to the screen.
And we are now back to our screen. So what do you have to do? You have to go to the address bar and type in pabbly.com/connect, and as soon as you will do that, you have to press enter, and after that you will be redirected to this beautiful web page. And here I have two options: either I can sign in or I can sign up. Now signing in is very easy. You just have to sign in if you already have an account. If you do not have an account, you can go for sign up. Signing up is absolutely free and it will always take only 2 minutes for you to create it. And also I want to say that signing up will also give you 100 free tasks from our side every month, so that you can practice the workflows that we are teaching you here. Okay, so I'm just going to sign in because I already have an account here. So you can see this is my account. I will just log in here, and these are my softwares. So what are we going to do? We are going to go for Pabbly Connect and we are going to click access now. Now once we will do that, you will see a new dashboard will open here, and you can see these are the automation workflows that I have been making and using for me and to teach you also. Now what we are going to do, we are going to create a new workflow. And now we are going to name this workflow. So what I am doing here, I am connecting my Google Forms to Zendesk. Okay, so here I am connecting my Google Forms to Zendesk. So what we are going to do, we are going to name this and then we are going to click on create. Now you can name it whatever you want to, it is up to you. So let's just go for create. And now here you can see we have two windows. First one is trigger, second one is action. Now trigger window is the window where an event is happening at the start of the process, and action window is the window where an event is happening at the end of the process or when the final event is happening. So in our trigger event, what we are doing, we are submitting a Google form here. So we will just go for Google Forms here, and here you can see we have a webhook URL. So what we are going to do, we are going to use this webhook URL to connect our Google Forms with our Pabbly Connect account. Now how we are going to do that? So let me just copy it first and let me just show you my Google Form. So this is my Google Form here. And I have 4 fields here: first name, last name, email and phone number. Now you can see I do not have any option of adding any kind of webhook URL into my Google Forms. So what I am going to do, I am just going to go to responses. Then I will create a new spreadsheet related to this Google form, and I will click on create. Now as you can see, a new spreadsheet has been created here: first name, last name, email and phone number. Now the data from Google Forms will come to this Google Sheet here, and from this Google Sheet we are going to send the data to our Pabbly Connect account here. Okay, as you can see, it is waiting for the webhook response. So first let me just quickly fill in my form. So this is my form here. This is my first name Arpit. This is my last name Sharma. Arpit Sharma @gmail.com. And phone number is yet another dummy number. And now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click on submit. And here you can see I have a response in my Google Sheets. Now how am I going to connect my Google Sheets to my Pabbly Connect account by using that webhook URL? So for that, you have to go here and you have to follow these steps here. Now to follow these steps, you have to read them carefully and follow them carefully. I already know how to do this, so I'm just going to show you how it's done. I'm not going to read that all. You can read it when you are doing it, okay? So I'll just go to Google Sheets here. First, let me go here and copy this webhook URL. Now I will go to Google Sheets here and I will click on extensions. Now here in extensions, you have to go to Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now if you do not have this Pabbly Connect webhook extension here, just go to add-ons, click on get add-ons. And after clicking on get add-ons, you are going to write here Pabbly Connect webhooks. When you will write it, an extension will be here which you can install very easily. You just have to click it and install it. Now I already have this installed in my system, so I do not want to do that again. I'm just cancelling it. So you will go to extensions, then you will go to Pabbly Connect webhooks, and then you will click on initial setup. Now, after clicking on initial setup, you can see here we have two fields. First one is webhook URL, where we are going to paste the webhook URL we copied from our Pabbly Connect account. And second one is trigger column. So what is this trigger column? Now, trigger column is the last data column of your spreadsheet. Now, here in my case, the last data column is E. In your case, it can be C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, anything. Now, I'm just going to click on submit. So you can see our fields for the initial setup has been saved. Okay. Now we are going to click on send test. And as soon as you will click on send test, you will see a message here, test data sent successfully. So I will just go here in my Pabbly Connect account and we will see here you can see Arpit Sharma @gmail.com, and this is the name of my form, Zendesk contact form. So here my data has been sent successfully and my Google form is successfully connected to my Pabbly Connect account. So now what I have to do, I have to go to my action window, and here I am just going to choose Zendesk. So after choosing Zendesk, I will just go here and I will just go for create user, because we are adding new subscribers to our Zendesk account or new contacts to our Zendesk account. So we are we are selecting on create user. Now here, what you are going to do, first you are going to go for add new connection, and here you can see it is written Zendesk username, Zendesk password and subdomain. So I am just going to fill in these fields, Zendesk username and Zendesk password, and then I'll come back. So now you have to, take your subdomain. So what is subdomain? You can see here it is written https pabblyhelp.zendesk.com. So Pabbly help will be your subdomain. So what we are going to do, we are going to go to our Zendesk address bar, and here we are going to copy this pabcon. So just copy this pabcon here and just put it here and click on save. So as you can see, my Zendesk account has been connected to my Pabbly Connect account, and now it is asking me for the name of a user, email ID, details, notes, phone, tags, etc, etc, etc. So let me just fill it quickly. Now let me tell you what I am doing. I am using a technique which is called mapping here, and mapping will let me take the data from this window here and it will let me put the data here in this window. So I'm just gonna go and map in my name. My first name is Arpit. My last name is Sharma, Arpit Sharma. Email, so my email will be arpitsharma@gmail.com. I did not have any other details in my form, so I'm not going to fill it. Role. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use the role as and/user, because if I will use as an agent, the Zendesk will only allow 5 agents to be added. So if we will use agent, after 5 agents, the new agent will not be added, and your automation will not work after 5 people or after 5 Google Forms. So what you are going to do, you are going to use it as end user. Organization is Pabcon because the name of my account is Pabcon, and here we do not want to put any external ID. We are just going to click on save and send test request. Now here you can see user ID has been made here. User URL this, Arpit Sharma is the username, email is this. Now what we are going to do, we are just going to go back here and we are going to check it in our contacts. So here you can see Arpit Sharma @Pabcon, Arpit Sharma @gmail.com has been added. Okay. Now let us try it one more time for another user. So the another name is Swati. Another last name is Sharma. And before I fill out this form, let me tell you one more thing. If you want to send the details from Google Forms to your Zendesk automatically, what you have to do is, we all know that first the data will come here in Google Sheets, and from Google Sheets the data will come to will go to Pabbly Connect, and from Pabbly Connect the data will go to Zendesk. So what we have to do for our successful data transfer from Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect, we have to use this event, send on event. If we will not click on this send on event, and if we will not activate it, the data which has been added to our Google Sheets, or I should say the new data which has been added to our Google Sheets after the first row, will not be sent to the Pabbly Connect account. So it is very necessary to select this, and now we are going to fill in our form. Swati Sharma, email is swatisharma@gmail.com, and phone number is again a dummy number here, 98765678990. Submit. Now you can see here, as soon as I will refresh, our new contact will be added, Swati Sharma at Pabcon, swatisharma@gmail.com. So friends, this is how you can use Pabbly Connect to connect your Google Forms to your Zendesk account, so that whenever a new response is received in Google Forms, a new user will be created in your Zendesk automatically. Now, if you want to copy this beautiful workflow and clone it in your account, you can just go to my description box and clone it directly into your account. But for that, you need to have an account, and to have an account, you need to go and sign up. So signing up will also give you 100 free tasks every month from our side, and it will be very easy for you to practice these workflows as well. So what are you waiting for? Go and sign up now. Hasta la vista.
So thanks a lot for watching our video. I hope you understood everything. Now, if you want any other events to added in our module, what you can do is you can mail us at admin@pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding this software, you can just ask your queries at this website, at this link. And if you want to check the prices, you can visit here to this link and check the prices of the software. Now, I just want to tell you that automation is a boon for us, and it can change the future, and I will suggest you to take this as quickly as possible, which will ease your task, save your time, and save you a lot of efforts. Thank you.